My name's Keith Nielsen. I'm 75-year-old. We were on holiday in Tenerife. As I was walking to meet some friends, I hit my leg on a rock. This resulted in a sort of slashing movement on my right ankle, which, although it wasn't painful, was bleeding heavily. I was taken to the hospital by ambulance. When we got to the surgery, they stitched it up and started cleaning it up. They bandaged my leg to protect the dressing from my foot to my knee. When you bear in mind the wound was only on my ankle, it seemed a bit over the top.
It just seemed to be ongoing and taking a very long time. And 3 times a week we had to go for these dressings.
The wound had been ongoing for 6 weeks when I saw him first, and the wound was dressed by the Spanish nurses and doctors, but it wasn't healing. On the 15th of April, we saw the UrgoTul representative. We were then introduced to the UrgoTul Absorb Border, and we decided that it might be a good idea to use that dressing on Mr. Nielsen.
The UrgoTul Absorb Border was applied over a period of about 3 weeks, once a week. Just going once a week was reassuring because I had a feeling that the nurses at the surgery had confidence in the product. And that transferred itself to me. They knew what they were doing, and I was grateful for that. I think the progress that was made in 3 or 4 weeks was better and more efficient than had been happening with the old treatment. It appears to me to be very good at keeping water out of the wound. I could have a shower and a normal plaster would just come off in the water, but this was very strong adhesive. But although it was a strong adhesive, it was very easy to remove. The nurse herself could just peel it off without any pain or trouble at all.
I was very relieved at the progress, and when he walked out and he goes, that was it.
UrgoTul Absorb Border makes our life easier because it cuts the time we see the patients in half, plus it's easy to apply. The patients are happy, which is the most important thing at all, I think. Eventually we were able to discharge Mr. Nielsen on the 16th of May, and he was very happy with the outcome, and he was very happy that the wound healed so fast.
As far as I'm concerned, UrgoTul Absorb Border is a first-rate product. It helped me immensely, and if anybody had a similar wound, UrgoTul Absorb Border works.